Well, we got the sulfur factory built on the last episode. We're going to continue in with the batteries. I think it's the aluminum solution we have to get running now. So we'll start working on that, piping that through. Joel, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, thank you very much. I hope you're doing the same. Rightio. Right. So, right, I think I know what's going on there. I'm just looking at a few things. I haven't built those. Hope you are back to the grind in the factory, as the elders say. The factory must grow exactly. Now we are definitely back at it. Just haven't been in here for a few episodes. I'm just checking in it. All right. We need to build on the next. Put that down here, I think. That's better. How much is all of this at the moment? Yeah, I need to put. So we've got 30, 60, 65, or let's say 66. Let's do the correct numbers. We got 30, that's 60. Alright. And that's 180. $259.125. That's for this floor. And we're going to add another 360. That'll take us to 619. I can't remember. What we're getting at the other end. Let's have a look. $600. Right. So we may have to bring this in on another production line. what we might do is... Yeah, right. What about... Yeah, if I did that one there, that would be at least the machines for the radio control units later. Oh, this is for the aluminum ingots. Yeah, right, okay. Alright, so just thinking a couple of things, because we're going to go upstairs to send some more upstairs. We ended up not using a sink on this floor. That's alright. We've got a sink when we need it. Okay, so we're going to go up. Send the next one up, but we're also going to need to bring in a separate one for the next floor. Right, so these are where? The ladder is in the middle. Right. That was 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 5, 6. The best I can get... Oh, I might be able to get 7 if I squeeze this across a bit more. Oh, that's on max, isn't it? But if we just went for 6 per floor... No, it'd be 7, because that was going for 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 7. So I was trying to get 8, but 7's... What does 8 look like? What if I had that there? Is that going to... that... I think that might work. We'll just see. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's tight, but... It still works. Alrighty, yeah. Put this up here. It's on that side, so there. Now I was wondering, so 2 are going to be for off the 270, and that'll be split off that, and then the next ones will be 3, and it's going to be everything's the default height, isn't it? Yep. Right. Alright. I really... We're going to do some updated blueprints. Because I've been doing a different way of building this now, and it takes a bit of time, so let's at least get it updated. So it'll be, I'm going to load my refinery setups. That. Some of these corner blueprints, I don't think I've got it. Sometimes like, I could have gone in the building by now and got it. Right. These ones I could do. That's saved me a bit of time already. Alright, so we'll save that one. Oh, is that going to be an issue? Probably not. I need to copy that. Right, getting rid of that. That's all I want for that one. I think I'm going to make a couple of blueprints here, to be honest, to save ourselves a lot of time. I suppose it's well, yeah. That's a good question. Excuse me. Right. So now I'm going to... I don't think I'm going to keep this one. First things I'm going to do is just replace these machines I created. So I've just got a good understanding. No. Yeah, that's right. Yep. That's that one there. Alright, so I want to do some pipes of 3 and some pipes of 2. If I was doing... No, we'll just do that. Alright, so... if this was... No. Right, that's what I want. This might not make sense at the moment, but... Right. Let's get rid of those. Is this still a... Sweet. Right. Right. So if it was for 3, then the pipe... So to start off with, the... Just make sure I'm properly aligning some of this stuff. So this has to be on that one there. Right, so there. And that lines itself there. And then there'll be where's number 1? Ah, I've just gone back past it. Oh. That's it. I got a lot of them, and that causes confusion. Alright, so this will now this is just going to help me do the... I'm saving myself doing all this stuff later. That's what we're doing at the moment. Still connect all the pipes up in a bit. Alright, so that would be a... refinery pipe split by 3, and that goes under I mean, it is logistics. Actually, I'm going to put it here first as a test so I can come back to it, and then I don't need this. I've kind of got this already in a different design, but anyway. Yeah, I've done it here with heights of 4. I've sort of stopped using these, haven't I? We'll do it there. And then I want to load up this and do it as a double. So it's all a bit confusing, don't worry. It all makes sense to me when I'm building. Blueprint. Oh, here we go. Right. So a split would go... I think there. I'd probably go one across. Because then the supports would go aligned up better. Yeah. Right. Let's get rid of a few things. No, yeah, no, I don't need these. I feel like I've done this before. I've forgotten what blueprints they were, and I didn't like how they worked. So we're just doing it again from scratch. Don't mind if I do. So now it's just that one. Right. Alright, let's give this a go. So now I would put this is the ones I had previous, but I don't want to do that. I don't want that. This is the one I made. So this is the that's for 3. So there was one. Yep, 3, 3, and 2 on this floor. For our inputs and our outputs, really, isn't it? Right, so this is there. Yeah, I think it's like that. Yeah. This has saved me quite a bit of lining up things. Right, yeah. So that, and all the supports are already in place. So we would just use the same thing on the back end. As well, I'd say. That's there. Yep. And this one. Because it's the other way is here. That's it. Right, so that's that. Then, because this was going to be the two, let's see. This was going to be the 270. So that would be the I'm going to put this is solution at 75%. And that's for 3 machines. Right. Oh, God. Oh, Google Sheets wants me to sign in. Well, bear with me. Aluminum solution. Here we go. So that's those 3. The next 3 are going to be at 100%. And then there's a 1 and a on this side. These are separate. I'll leave those there for the moment, but yeah, so these ones will be, that's 1 at 100%, and this one is, there's 6, and then there's 2 and 3, and what do I use? This we'll do that one. 60.1%. Right. So I'm going to need to bring in that one and that one. $360 water for this one and $270 water for this one. And then these other two are, yeah, that's 100. We'll do them separately right now. We'll just focus on so if I was going to go down with water, I've got to think about this carefully. Before I do that, I do need my I didn't like those, so we're just going to do I can still use these. And get rid of the belts and reconnect them. That one's a bit annoying. Well, that one would be redone anyway. Right, so this to here. Right. That's my input. And hold on there. My mistake. They are Mark II each. Because they're not, excuse me, they're 90. So then that is offset from that one. So that'll work. Alright, so that'll go to there. Kind of want to put that there, but I don't think I need to. Alright, so then the next... Let's get rid of these. Alright, so the next thing is... the water. So the water, if it was going straight down here, then that wouldn't be a problem down below. And that's going to be lower. Is that what I'm going to do? I'm going to run parallel pipes. I think so. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so you've got I'd say I'd put this one would be in the middle. That's going to be 270. And I'm going to need We need to go down one more. Is that going to... No. Yeah. That doesn't necessarily have to go to there. Probably there. And the I think, yep. All right. So I would say I'd go to here next. But I also would say, when we're doing this, we've got to do a few pipes. So I reckon what's probably the go is putting these down. That'll make it easy to see where I'm going to put them. Oh, that's too far. Fair enough. So this one's going to be 270. This is the 270 and then there's a 360. So the 360 is a Mark II, of course. So that one there is on the line, right? It's a bit harder to do. It's not a huge deal, but this one here, could I do? Yeah, you can. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Now, is that going to let me? What am I going to... I am going to conflict with some other things, aren't I? So I really want... If I want to go down... I would want to go down... there? Possibly there if I could. It's not going to hit that. That would be what? That would be 180 water. No, it's 540 water, which is still fine. I'm looking at the output, not the input. So 540 water is just fine. So this here would need to be Mark II. And then I would have a split. That's not going to be there. So I've got the Mark II. Oh, you're kidding me. But that's perfect. Why wouldn't you work? There you go. $180, and then Mark II to there, and then there and there. That's fine. That works really well. Right, so that, if I'm correct, maybe there would be nicer. I'm just trying to make it all lined up nicely. While still no, I do think that's got it. That's what I want. So the other one is actually supposed to be 270 water and 405 water. Why is that? I am not. That's right. I've got to deal with this stuff because I'm not recycling water. I'm sinking any. I have to go through and sort all those out. So 540 and 405. I am glad I checked that. That's going to be the 435, which is one. Yeah, that's fine. And this is 540. That'll be fine. Right. Right. That's better. So we've got $540 on the right, I believe. Hold on, this one here. Yeah, 405 on the west side. Let's make some notes. And then that would mean there'd be 540 east side. Right. Now I've got that sorted out. I'm going to go on and put these in. And I'll run the pipe back. Right. Kind of wish we had proper stackable ceiling support pipe holes, wall holes. Maybe that'll come in 1.2. And certainly trucks would be handy as well. The fluid trucks that they're talking about. Oh, they teased us in the latest video. Right, so what are we going to do here? We can always split out what's that? Water extractors. So it's this one here and this one here. I get 3 at 150%, and this one $3.375. $125%. $112.5%. So if I did I'll leave that side for some water extractors. I'm gonna put some along here. I'm not sure if that because I reckon I can get 3 along there. Definitely, if I went with we'll just have to remove these along out of the way. So they would go maybe somewhere like that, and we'll work around them. Perhaps it would preferably be there. Maybe we'll deal with that in a minute. That's don't know if I like that. The only thing here is I need some mega supports. It's not work. Not work. then you can have that would have to be 3. It's not really horizontal to vertical, is it? Never been impressed with some of the pipe logistics. So then really now is that clipping? No. Now this kind of works better. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. Right, so that's going to come to there like that. And then this will come along. I can actually horizontal to vertical is terrible in certain situations. Like, look at that. That's and here, it's just terrible. There's no nice workaround for it. You really would have to go put that there. And then really I may not need that there. If I wanted to come down, yeah, probably. It's gonna, well, yeah, it's gonna make no point. Yep, alright, so I got it. So we want to do fix a few things here. So it probably would be so I don't need that one. And this one, it wouldn't matter, but well, we might as well go here. So in the middle of this one on this side. No. I don't know if I got this right. Well, if it's coming all the way up, if it's turning here first, then it's probably not there. Then it's probably going to be here. So that one would be like that. That looks about right. And the other one, that would make it here. it would be probably here. Right. So the west side has 405 water. So these three have 112 point. Oh, I've copied these, haven't I? There we go. That's perfect. Right, so they will go that way. I'll deal with power in a second. As for the pump, power. I might put it there. Right. I'll start that there. And then I hope that doesn't conflict with that one. We'll find it. I might have to turn it. Now, these are kind of so you're going to get, so if I had a that there, that's about the same. Rightio. Alright, so this will be the same style. These ones will be at 150. Rightio. Ah, did the wrong one. So that will go here. Where did I put it? Somewhere. I think I'm going to put them like that. Yeah, and then, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. Right, so that. So that might. That looks better. And they'll run a center beam, I think, to do the power, maybe. I'll just do this while I remember it. Captain Dynamite, hello, welcome. Good to see you. How are you today? So that one would go there, and that fits nicely. And this one here. And that will go where? It's not going to go there. That's actually not bad there, but it doesn't line up with above. It's a bit annoying. These ones. I suppose I could do. So I got rid of that one and got rid of that one. Yep, they're the opposing ones. Oh, those ones didn't line up properly. Crap. That's annoying. Doing good, just closed down my game for the night. I see, yep, fair enough. And just like that truck decided to close down its game for the night. I don't like how that zigzags. There's no need for it. Almost finished with your railway outer loop. I'll be starting on the network to move all the resources out to it. Then I can really start to boogie. Ooh, sounds awesome. I get frustrated with this zoop sometimes. You think you've got it and then you move and it changes on you. See, it just started changing then. Like, when I look down, that's frustrating. Well, I think what I'm going to do is just try and pick spots that look good. So that's not one of them. Yeah, so that one. So the supports are there, they're just a bit interwoven in between the pipework, which makes it better, even betterer. Okay, so now I'm going to what's my that's actually probably spot on. And do I want it? I might start it there. do one every 40 meters, I suppose so. I'll get some integrity. Right, yeah. Time for a save. Now, if they're matching, probably a good spot to share the power. And then this power here, yeah, I reckon there. Right, they're all spinning up. We'll start taking it back. Cleaning up as we go. Alright. Probably going to need a pump as soon as we enter the next building. go and check the head lift on it. That was really bizarre. Alright, let's go and check it. See how much head lift we've got left. Yeah, we're definitely pushing it. I would say... Alright, so that one there is... Why is that only 36? Did I miss a pipe? A connection somewhere? I don't think I hooked it up once I entered the building. Right, I think that's what's going on. There's nothing after this, I bet. Which is good, that gives me a good indication that... Yeah, just to here is 36 meters, so I should add a pump on both of them at about... Oh. Maybe there. I think we'll point our power that way.
Hey Smackin', you just got a follow.
Thank you Midnight Gamer 436 for the follow.
There we go. Midnight Gamer, hello, welcome. Nice to see you there, thanks for the follow. Get power. You got yourself a nice factory Midnight Gamer, or just a factory in general? Doesn't have to be nice. Let's do that. You have a big silver box. Nice. Well, if it works, it works. So I think. A little bit of there. Right. Excellent. That's got good head lift there. It's your first playthrough, so I guess it's fine. It's alright. It makes everything at an average at 0.25 a minute, and that's fine. If it's automated, then you're doing a great job. Alright, so that would be, well, at least one of these would start working. Well, yeah. Let's go check our other head lift. It might be too low. I just started 1 TPR a minute and not excited for what's to come next. 1 thermal propulsion rocket. Yeah. Yeah, it does ramp up a little bit as you get up further stages. It is a little bit... but, I mean, hey, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Right, head lift's too much. We need to come down a smidgen. We're not far off. We'll just move those pumps down and we'll be right.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Thank you, Dragon Heartwinkin, for the raid of 21 viewers.
Look out, Dragonheart's coming in. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Dragonheart. Folks, if you're not following Dragonheart, just click that little love heart icon. It's that simple. You are not going to be disappointed. How's your dream, Dragonheart? How's your stream? Not your dream. Well, your dream. It is a dream. Every game of Satisfactory is a dream, isn't it? So, that and that. Grab that. Midnight, yep, I've got all the resources built over in the Dune Desert, but I don't know how much I need because Satisfactory Monitor doesn't like me and it won't show me how much you need. Well, that sucks. 1, 2. I'm going to do that. Procrastinating on copper dust. Now, there's a problem to be having. I'm fiddling and farting around, working on batteries. We're just getting our aluminum solution automated for the batteries. I'm putting some pumps in. Yep, I'm doing a little bit differently. I'm not recycling my wastewater on the scrap. I'm just packaging it and sinking it. Dealing with it that way. Alright, that should be working better now. I'm hoping so. No. I'm gonna have to reduce that again. Head is still not. Yeah, right. It's a nasty. Interesting. I was going to do that, but I can't find any or anywhere near me. I might have to use the steel alternative. That that steel alternative is great. That alternate canisters. Just finished 144 gen power tower. Wow, that's a bit of work. Yeah. So let's just do that. Let's give that a go. See if that works. Gotta go now. The factory calls. My call back later. No worries. Yep. Enjoy Midnight Gamer. Rocket power right on top of your coal power. That's a good idea. Now that looks like that's fixed it. Yep. Alright, so that's where I've gotta, that's the height. Well, off to horizontal mode I go. Have a great time. Thanks very much, Dragonheart. I'll look after your wonderful viewers, your community, and yeah, we'll go from there. Enjoy your horizontal mode. Now this one probably won't do much because there's nothing to process. I don't have any. Yep, the pipe's full. The machine buffers are full. I've got to bring bauxite to these ones. Alright, now that I've got that there, I'm going to put some signs down. I reckon probably there. This one where yet, well actually this one would go nicely there. Alright, so this is the 75%. Rightio. This is the Aluminum scrap. This is for the battery. And it's for the scrap. That's the next step in this production line. It's bauxite by 270 by 3 is 90 each, and it's water. Is 405 by 3 is 135 each, and then silica, well, solution is the output at 270 divide 3 is 90 each, and silica is the byproduct. It's 112.5 by 3, which is 37.5 each. Right. This one is the it's actually for the battery. It goes to the blenders, the battery blenders, and it is copy these things. $360 bauxite, which is 180 each. Right, and then it's $540 water, which is 180 each. That's bauxite's 120. We're outputting 360 solution, which is 120 each, and the silica is 150, which is 50 each. Right. And the silica is going to go as a supplement for the aluminum casing for the battery, I think. And the excess will get sunk. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hook up these solution outputs. So this one here has to go to the battery factory. So that's going to go I was thinking of going straight across. If we go over at how high? Can't be the top height because of the canisters, but it could be. Yep. Actually, it comes low because I want it to be. I want it to come in and go across here. So what I might do is yep, let's do this. All right, if I want to run that way, then there'll be no, there'll be one here. Yep. Gaz, how you going? How are you today? Good, thanks. Myself, I am much better, thank you. Feeling much better. Just had a bit of cooties. You've been back on the PS4. Nice. What have you been playing? Ghost of Tsushima, just platinum it. Nice. Well, congratulations. Alright. So, hold on. No, I made a mistake here. Crap. But all of that. No, I didn't. No, that's right. I kept them at the same height. Perfect. Never got it right first few times either. Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, there you go. not Tsusami. Hey, I read it, I say it. It's not always right. But I say it with confidence. Oh, that's perfect. Quick read allows minor changes, that's true. This is true. Alright, so. Alright. Get rid of these ones I don't need. Perfect. So that's the aluminum solution for the batteries. Let's hook it up. Alright, so they are all... I'm gonna... just out of this one here. And it's going there. Wait, don't go moving away at me. Right, so that there. It's all built into it. No, it's not. I'm gonna go to the toilet, folks. I will be back in a sec. Alright, sorry guys, I didn't see your comment earlier. Kids' germs, indeed. They are the worst. So that's going down there. And then I would say that I'm just going to put that there. I reckon there. No, it'll be there. And that's it. That's that hooked up. Sweet. I haven't dealt with the silica yet. This one here, that's gonna go to our aluminum scrap for the that one. There's going to be one machine at 112.5. Is that the one that I set aside? Do we have a spare one? I can't remember. Yeah, it is. I have one spare machine. One 2.5. I'll need to do that. Rightio. So that'll be that's for the battery. Then the next, the aluminum, that's the correct next item. Battery is the final product. It's going to be 270. Coming in, and 135 coal. I think that's fine. Yeah, we're hardly using any coal so far. And it's going to output 405 scrap per minute. Holy moly. And 135 water, which is, that's what we're going to have to deal with. Yep. That's what we're going to have to deal with. But, so can we so this one's going to come differently. I would say if we went we're gonna do it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Right, so that's going to conflict there. Could go there. How does that look out here? Under there. That might be alright. What's that look like in here? Yeah, that's perfect. Alright. So is that the... Right, so we're gonna go... That's gonna be hole 10. Yep, hole 10, okay. I'm just wondering if I reckon we do that. No. Oh, hold on. Let's just do this. Alright, that's a start. That makes things much easier. Now I can put this one here. And that one there, I think. No. Yep, that's great. That's the incoming solution. So then, let's go up. And it's going to be in this case but we'll do that. Alright, and then downstairs and hook that up. And then we might leave it at there for today. We'll have to deal with the silica and all that later in the next episode, but for the moment we're just getting a few things figured out. Alright, so I reckon here so that one to there, and then that to there. And that probably to there. Doesn't reach that far. We should probably get it. Maybe there. Looks about halfway. Sweet. Right. I might just do right. That is making scrap now. We obviously have to deal with it all. I have to deal with the water as well. But at least we've got our... We've got it. We're getting it hooked up. Progress is slowly being made. How does that look from outside? I do like that it goes under here. We'll just go for a wander to the pumps and just get a couple of screenshots. And then we'll wrap it up for the stream, I think. I think I'm about done as much as I feel like I could do today. Still quite a bit to go, but it's starting to come together. Kind of want to show off more of the water. I wouldn't want having a train coming past. And run and keep. Roger, hello, welcome. How are you today? We're losing a bit of sunlight. Well, that's interesting. Doing good, thanks. It's winter time zone in EU. Ooh, that's spring over here at the moment. It's slowly getting nicer. It was a bit cooler today, I'll tell you that. I think that's all I want for today. Does that make it easy to catch streams? Well, I've been streaming for about 2 hours 45 and I'm about to wrap up. So that's about, I do maybe 3 or 4 hours, anywhere between 3 and 4 hours streams most nights I stream. So it just depends on what it matches with you. Alright, let's go and see how many coupons we've made today. So now it's during lunchtime, nice, excellent. Oh, that works out well through your daytime. Yeah, it's funny. World time zones, hey? So much fun sometimes. So we got 4 today. Well. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up. In today's episode, we worked on the aluminum scrap and the aluminum solution and then the aluminum scrap for the batteries. Some for the casings and some for the actual battery machine itself, the blenders. And that involved getting some water piped. We had 6 water extractors and running 2 separate pipes of water to 2 different production lines. So that's going along okay. We're just going to keep going at that in the next episode and just push along the battery production line. It's taking a bit of time, but it always is going to when you start up a new factory and get it all hooked up. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.